I'm just kidding. The video's not actually muted. There's no audio problems here. That's just a classic prank right there. I couldn't help myself. I'm such a little jokester. I got you though, hook, line, and sinker. Anyway, a lot of people have been asking if I've quit streaming because it's been a few weeks since my last live broadcast. And that's a pretty long break, especially when I went like 6 years, 7 years, however long it's been, of daily streaming. And 2024, I haven't been streaming as much in general. From the very beginning of 2024, I wasn't streaming daily. I wasn't even streaming every other day. I've been very all over the place with my streaming schedule, but now I haven't gone live in like 3-ish weeks or so. And I haven't really talked about it or anything, so it's led to people just wondering if I'm hanging up the jersey. Even Michael Jordan announced his retirement. Not that I'm comparing myself to Michael Jordan, I'm more like the Brian Scalabrine of streaming, but even still, I didn't say anything about stopping it, because I am not stopping it. I'm just not going to be streaming nearly as often. I know it's become a bit of a meme term, but I do think part-time streamer is accurate nomenclature for what I am. I'm no longer like a whole hog, hang your nuts, full-time streamer. Like, I'm not going to be streaming daily anymore, or even every other day, or shit. Maybe not even weekly. Be like the George R.R. Martin of streaming, where I'll take these long hiatuses and come back when I think it's going to be a banger stream. So like, this weekend I plan on streaming because our esports team is competing in a major tournament in Germany to try and take home a championship trophy. So I'm gonna be there pumping my fist, putting my fingers in my mouth, trying to whistle and sounding all pathetic and shit, trying to cheer them on and watch partying this tournament to support the squad. I might even go full goatsy if we win. I'm not going to promise anything, but since I don't stream as much, I'll take a 3-day suspension on Twitch to show my butthole. That'd be a great way of celebrating taking home a huge fucking championship trophy. Like, when I stream now, it's going to be for things like that, where it's a big event or a big stream that I'm really excited for that I think works really well as a stream. Or like if Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies ever comes out with a sequel, you bet your sweet bippy I'll be streaming my speedrun grind. And I probably will still be doing streams just giving away money to viewers. Like, I really enjoyed doing that, and I don't plan on fully stopping that or anything, so I will probably just be doing those streams that'll pop up here and there. But outside of like planned streams or like event streams or anything, I'm not just going to idly go live and just sit there like I've been fucking lobotomized as I endlessly scroll for, wacky stuff going on in the world. They're just, mindlessly play some game that I'm terrible at. I've been much more enjoying playing the games alone and just going back to the OG way that I used to do gameplay and commentary. It's felt so refreshing. And I honestly think the content's been slapping. Like, I've been really proud of it. I think it's been dropping heaters here. And just having that time back from streaming has led to me being able to do other things like bigger projects. Like the one I posted earlier today about going to a stand-up comedy club and we each performed, but the material we were performing was written by each other. It was demented. I have no doubt even the Lord up in heaven turned his head away for that entire fucking 2 or so hours that we were there cursing that location with the worst comedy they've ever heard. It's just been super fun. I feel like, maybe without even recognizing it at the time, I'd just been autopiloting streams for a while, just because I was expected to be streaming frequently. But I feel like I wasn't really, my heart wasn't really in it. And now that I've pumped the brakes on streaming so much, I've started to recognize that it probably became extremely stale both for viewers and myself. And I feel like maybe a large chunk of it was just me doing it out of an obligation, just going through the motions because I had been doing it for so long. And it was easy. It's not like it was some kind of huge headache, like this Herculean task of back-breaking labor to put food on the table. It's sorry to say it, breaking the magician's code, but streaming is like the easiest job ever. It's cruise control income. And that's not going to be for every streamer. There are streamers that put like a ton of effort into it to make it a huge production. But for streamers like me, daily streamers just fucking playing games or like going through stories or whatever, like all of that is about as easy as life can get. So this isn't some kind of like sob story. Like, you don't need to call the wambulance. I'm just saying that I recognized that the streaming I was doing wasn't really like good content or anything. It was just autopilot content. And I've always said this, I've never wanted anything to feel like a fucking obligation or anything. And I guess I just let it get out of control to the point where it did without me even seeing it at the time. But now that I'm not doing it as much, it makes me excited to stream for big things that I am passionate about. But I definitely wouldn't consider myself a full-time streamer or anything. I'm now just a guy who sometimes streams, and hopefully when I do, it's worth the wait and super hype. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit since I know a lot of people have been asking, and that's about it. So yeah.